it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and this first part is sped up really fast because it is going to be some mixed media. So I have the Polka Dot stencil from Scrapping Reflections, and I'm going to apply it to this Vicki Boutin print shop paper, and I am going to start with some Brutus Monroe Candy Coat in Green. And it has like big chunks of glitter in it. It's really cool. Love that. And then I have some glitter glaze in Hyacinthith. I can't even say that correctly, but it's Hyacinth in case you are curious. And I am going to just put both of them through the stencil, not necessarily in any particular order. So some of the dots have just the candy coat, some of the dots have both, and some have just the glitter glaze. So as you can see, now it is all done. Okay, so since the mixed media portion is done, I will tell you that today is day 10 of 30 days of sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And today's sketch was created by Mel, so I will have her linked down below. Now, this is fun because this is like a hand-drawn sketch, as well as she has done some actual mixed media on the background. So I was like, that's definitely a stencil, and so I am going to do that. So that is where my idea for the stencil work came from. Now, on the bottom, you can see that she actually has some squiggles, and she wrote what it was. So that's supposed to be torn paper. So I'm going to take a bunch of these strips from my How to Kill a Kit with Style for this month collection, and I am going to layer them up. It looks like she's got about 4, and I think I did about 4 as well. And then she's got a 4x6 photo with 2 3x4s kind of on top of it. So I also have a 4x6 photo and 2 3x4 photos. Now, my 4x6 is actually portrait instead of landscape. So it worked better for all of my photos to kind of be in a line on the bottom. So you'll see that here in a minute as I really struggled with getting these to line up, and I don't know why. I mean, I put torn paper together all the time. I don't know why I was struggling, but I was. And look, see, I still am like, this isn't right. So I decided to stick this bottom strip down first and then tuck in the rest. And that seems to work okay. Like okay. So I've got my torn papers on the bottom, and now I am going to pull in my photos. So I have 2 photos when we did the tour of the college campus that Lucas is considering. And then I have a picture of, they sent him this box that basically was his acceptance. And I probably should have taken a picture of the inside because it came with like sunglasses and a little popper. So if he chooses to go there, we are totally going to take pictures with this popper. Yeah, that's going to be fun. And I think there was like t-shirt in there. Like there was a lot of stuff in this box. It was really cool. Unlike the state college that just sent us a letter, but kept that too. So in the sketch, you can see that there is 1, 2, 5 2x2s which could be photos, they could be pieces of paper, but 2x2s. And I didn't have that many photos, and I didn't have anything that I felt like was going to work up there. But I did have one photo of, so when he did his discovery flight, he got a logbook. So his first flight is in there. So I took a picture of that, and so I'm going to use that up at the top, and that's going to count as those 2x2 photos. So I still have the idea of the photos being up there, but not as many. So I am going to mat just the bottom photos in a scrap of Vicki Boutin paper from my scrap bin. It is not from my kit this month. It's just from my scrap bin, but it is Vicki and the colors seem to go well. So I mat them and do a torn edge on the bottom. Bring in a little bit more of that torn paper that is asked for. So I'm going to go ahead and put those together on the bottom. And then when I trimmed down the top photo, I trimmed it so it has a whitish border because our countertop is whitish. So I didn't feel like I needed, to mat that. So it has kind of a photo mat on the photo. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that up there. And then I am going to dig through the embellishment. Now, I kept wanting to put tons and tons of stuff on here, but the crazy thing is the only things that I wanted to put on were like word phrases. Like there were so many words that I just wanted to put on here, and I had to limit myself. So it says that the title goes up here in the left upper hand corner. So I like this title of Super Duper. And it's just funny. And then to mimic the torn paper that goes underneath the photos, I decided to just add this scalloped border sticker. It's actually a partial sticker because I think I've used the other part somewhere else. And then the chipboard stickers have like a 1, 2, 3. So I kind of was like, okay, so first we visited the college, then he took his flight, and then 3, he got accepted. So that's kind of where my 1, 2, 3 comes in. And of course they're kind of distracted. I do love this arrow, but I wasn't really sure where it was going to go. I liked this word that said celebrate, but I also liked this one that said dream boldly. So I am going to go with the dream boldly. I'm going to save the celebrate for something else. There was a little tab that said a bright idea, and I thought that was kind of fun. So that's going to go on. I'm also going to add a sticker by the title that says it was a memorable day. And then a little tab on the other photos that says documented. Maybe it's a photo, or maybe it's a sticker. It is a sticker. So I'm going to finish it up with this globe, kind of like that whole, oh, the places you will go kind of thing when kids graduate, which he hasn't graduated yet, but kind of the same. We're getting ahead of ourselves, but you kind of have to be that way. I've kind of noticed there's definitely a lot going on for sure. So that is going to actually do it. I am going to fiddle for the next couple of minutes, and you can look through all the ephemera pieces that I still have. This kit is so jam-packed. Now it is a combination of 2 kits from my creative scrapbook, but still being that it's 2 kits, there's just so much stuff. So I'm definitely going to be able to make quite a few layouts with these kits this month, which works out good since I'm doing a layout every day. There may be a few that don't use this kit, but I have full intention of trying to definitely kill these kits because the other kit will be coming if it's not already here. So there is that. So that is going to do it for my layout. There is finally that documented tab. I'm just kind of showing you there where I think I'll do the journaling. We'll see. That hasn't been done yet. I do have a couple of close-ups. I will try to remember to link Scrapping Reflections for the stencil, as well as Mel and the playlist. So remember to wear your crown, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.